Hey there, toy collector friends and Doctor Who fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the time travelling toy collector, and in this video, which is a first really, because it's the first video in a look at something a bit different. I mentioned a while back that I'd had a few messages about other physical media that I collect or had collected that was special edition type stuff. So I finally succumbed, as I had some time to do it, to knocking together a few short videos just looking at some of the special edition physical media stuff that I've picked up from various franchises. And I'm kicking off with a relatively straightforward one, which is the Doctor Who 60th anniversary Once and Future series from Big Finish. Now this is a CD. This is the special edition, limited edition range, which also unlocks a digital download with extended extra features, and I think it's a 7-part or 8-part story. The first bulk of it has been released, and there's a final piece being released. I think it's in November of 2024, sorry. So that's coming up towards the end of this year. So anyway, let's have a quick look at what makes this a special edition. It has special edition unique artwork on the front, which differs from the mainline release. It also features an embossed shiny diamond logo, complete with the 60 years element, on the slipcase, which is actually really nice. I think a lot of people had some issues with it, and they've released a few extra slipcases that I got a spare one, but I don't really need to use it because it's mine so far is intact, touch wood. Standard CD case inside. Past Lives is the name of the episode, and that's the reverse, which has got all the legal blurb here about licensing, etc., and a background to the story itself. And I have to say, it makes for quite an interesting listen. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and this is number 2571 of a run of 3000. So it is a legit limited edition. This is quite a tight case, so that's, I mean, it's come out now nicely, but thank goodness. So again, inside the slipcase, it is a direct duplication of what you have on the outside. On the inside, we have the CD. There's only one CD in the set, so everything is compressed onto the one. Then we have the interior notes for the episode, which I'll just show there. If you want to read it, you can pause. This, of course, comes out, and this is, again, another element of the special edition that you don't get with the standard. There's some more information there about the cast and production, more production notes there, which is lovely. But it opens up to create a rather lovely, I have to say, and I'm not big on posters, I must admit, but a rather lovely poster for this release. So there we have the TARDIS, we have Kate Stewart, Sarah Jane Smith, the Doctor in his 4th incarnation, even though he technically is most likely in his War Doctor incarnation during this story. But part of the conceit of the story is that he's been blasted by a weapon. This isn't a spoiler, this is the nub of the whole series, which is forcing him to degenerate into previous incarnations of himself. There we have Osgood. There we have the meddling monk in his Rufus Hound incarnation. Some of the villains of the piece, or ish. Yeah, and it looks like a sort of B-movie, horror movie poster, and I really like it. And it folds away neatly, forming the cover notes for this. All of that shuts up, which I'm about to do in a second. Closes up nicely into there, and there we have the special edition shiny Doctor Who. No, it won't shine for me now, will it? The Doctor Who Past Lives is the first instalment of the Once and Future range from Big Finish. I don't think I've mentioned it's Big Finish. But yeah, Big Finish have got to hold the license for a lot of Doctor Who audios, full cast audio dramas, and mostly their output is really good. If you're a fan of theirs and you've got their app and website, we're all feeling the pain for that at the moment, because they've just migrated it across and they're having a few teething issues, to say the least. But that is one of the beautiful things of having Physical media is that if streaming systems do go down, which is what's happened with the app to an extent, you always have the physical media. So yeah, it's not a review of the story. I'm not here to do reviews of individual stories or things like that. It's just to take you for a walk around the physical media. I really like it. I will come back. I'll do the individual installments of the whole series for you to see those over the next little while. But I'll just keep it nice and brief, show you what it comes with, show you the interior, and leave it there. If there is any other physical media for franchises that you're interested in or intrigued by, drop a little note down below. I appreciate I'm the time-travelling toy collector, but this is toy collecting adjacent because it's linked to a franchise that has produced an awful lot of toy merchandise and similar. So I'm more than happy, particularly if I've got stuff in my collection, and I do have quite a bit in my collection, to share stuff like that and to let people have sight of it, especially if they've not got it themselves and want to know what they might be paying for on a secondary market. Well, thank you for spending the last 7 or 8 minutes with me. You've been fantastic. I've been the time-travelling toy collector. It would be great if you could like this video, and of course drop a totally free subscription to the channel. I'm here dropping toy reviews, toy appreciations, model appreciations across a range of media such as Doctor Who, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, Space 1999, other Anderson stuff like Thunderbirds, etc. There's a lot dotted across the channel, so do have a little wander around if you're new here. And if you are new here, as I say, please do subscribe to the channel. It will really help me get to my next subscriber milestone, which will be fantastic. But if nothing else, a like of the video would be wonderful. Thank you so very much for spending the last 7 or 8 minutes with me. You've been an absolute delight. Take care, and it just remains for me to say that a thing of beauty really is toy adjacent forever. Bye-bye for now.